We came here looking for a peaceful trek, but ended up climbing like monkeys, slipping, crawling, laughing. Every step tested our patience and balance. But once we reached the top, once the wind hit our face and the valley opened up below, every drop of sweat felt worth it. This is Channarayanadurga, raw, quiet, and utterly unforgettable. The village of Channarayanadurga lies about 100 kilometers from Bangalore. Yeah, it's about 100 kilometers and about 2.5 hour ride. It's through a open countryside, coconut groves, a broken tarmac. You don't need a guide, all you need is curiosity and a grit. Channarayana Fort dates back to the late 17th century. Built by Chikkappa Gowda, the fort was meant to guard the Tumku frontier. But its story didn't stop there. It changed hands multiple times, from the Marathas to Hyder Ali and later the British. Its walls, now silent, once echoed with the footsteps of soldiers, horse hooves, and war drums. Strategically built atop a steep granite hill, it served as both defensive hotspot and a watchtower overlooking the plains. Before the actual climb, there's a small detour. The trail doesn't begin at the fort wall. It starts off a narrow, muddy road leading through the open grasslands. In the right edge of the path, a small ancient temple stands quietly. You'll likely find an old lady sitting nearby. She watches every trekker pass, maybe even offering a smile that says, "Good luck, you'll need it." From there, the real climb begins. The total trek distance, it's just about 1.2 kilometers one way. But don't let that number fool you. The trail climbs rapidly with minimal switchbacks. It's rocky, narrow, and exposed. Bring good shoes and strong knees. It took us nearly 1 hour to reach the top temple, and that included water breaks and catching our breath. But every section had its charm. White boulder crossings, carved steps, and a few old walls you'll find in between. And some paths felt like maze. We had to find that arrows which were drawn on the rocks on the mountain and somewhere like straight to the sky. Halfway up, the wall appears, not just stone, but time itself. You touch them and you touch centuries. The views keep opening, layer after layer. You see farmlands below, birds circling above. The terrain keeps changing, grasslands become granite, the wind picks up, and your legs, they start negotiating. But your eyes, they say, keep going. moss covered bastions, crumbling bungalows, water storage pits carved straight into bedrocks. These weren't built for beauty, they were built for survival. And every 10 minutes you pause, not just for breath, but for that ow moment. And the trail, it's a mix of easy and tough. Some parts felt smooth, flat rocks, soft wind, and plenty of space to walk. But suddenly, it got steep, really steep. At one point, I had to climb using my hands like monkeys, finding grip on stones and cracks. My legs were burning, and honestly, it felt never ending. We were so tired, we were sitting, exhausted, and we saw something that gave us a push. A group of locals just casually walking up, some in sandals and some in no shoes. One family had small kids with them, even a mother carrying her baby, step by steps. No complaints, no rush. That moment made us a pause. Because if they could climb with the little ones, what's stopping us? Every time we felt tired, we looked at them and found a reason to move again. After nearly an hour, we reached the summit, tired, thirsty, and completely stunned. This fort was meant for defense, not decoration. Narrow passages for soldiers, large bastion for cannons, and high parapets for Scots. Even every stone served a purpose here. At the top, the wind is the first one to greet you. Then comes the silence. That's only broken by your heartbeat. The summit of Channarayanadurga isn't crowded with structures, it's open, spacious, almost like nature intended in that way. There's a small temple near the pond that seems to be like so precious and so beautiful. And from this point, you can see rolling hills, scattered villages, and long shadows cast by clouds. Channarayanadurga isn't just a viewpoint, it's a fortress with layers of purpose built into stone. The temple at the summit speaks of a spiritual anchor. It's likely used by guards and commanders for daily prayers. Beyond the temple, the fort reveals something fascinating. That's ancient water harvesting system. You'll find deep drop cut ponds, now covered with algae but still intact. These aren't just ordinary pools. They were built to collect and store rainwater enough to last for months. On a windy granite hill with no natural stream, this was a survival science. Canals carved into rock direct water from slopes into these tanks, a gravity based system that worked for centuries. It's not your average weekend trek. It's not crowded, not commercial, not easy. But that's what it makes special. From its layered history to its raw terrain, every bit of it feels untouched, like you discovered it on your own. There are no shops, no vendors, no guides shouting instructions. Just you, the trail, and the fort whispering its forgotten stories. If you're looking for something cinematic, surreal, and a little bit wild, this trek deserves a spot on your list. Just remember, carry water, good shoes, and a respectful heart, and maybe a monkey spirit. Subscribe for more. Thank you.